What is up, everyone? So I am back on the Duke once again, this time with a 56 tooth sprocket, and I guess I'm just gonna go show you guys what the 56 tooth sprocket is all about, I guess. So for starters, some people, I'm sure most people know why you would want to go to a 56 tooth or just lower your gearing by that much in general. But some people probably either don't know why you would want to go that low, or I guess. But the reason, obviously, you gain some low-end torque, and you lose a ton of top speed. The reason that I did it wasn't necessarily to gain any torque. It was because obviously you lower your top speed, but you also lower your slowest speed, which is what I wanted. So now for like first gear, slow wheelies, circles and stuff, or trying to learn circles, I can go slower, which means I have to use the clutch less or not at all. So that is the 56 tooth sprocket right there. There's not really much to say about it as far as putting it on. This is the Baggeros sprocket. It bolts on. The only thing I had to do was get a longer chain, obviously, and I had to cut my chain guard, as you can probably see, because this bolt and bracket wouldn't clear the sprocket. You could just take your chain guard off, but I wanted to keep the little tire hugger fender thing, because over time, if you ride like on a lot of dirt roads or sandy roads, sand and rocks flinging up will cause pitting on that shaft. Then it'll leak and then your shock is toast. So I went this route and kept the little fender thing. But yeah, so that's, I mean, there's really, like I said, not much else to say about the sprocket itself or putting it on, but it does lower your top speed a lot. I did a top speed run the other day, which I guess I'll probably just put that clip in here somewhere. Top speed was, I think in the video I was saying like 84 miles an hour, but it was like 84, 85. But I mean, look how slow I can go now with, I mean, I'm using the clutch to go that slow, but barely. I still can't do circles. I haven't really been practicing that much. But one big thing is, like I said, it makes it your slowest speed slower, which for me, that was one of the things with seat stander circles, is because I'm not good at doing the clutch and the handbrake at the same time. I always felt like I was gonna stall. Now I don't, because I'm not at like the bottom of the RPM range or as low as I was, so it's not like on the verge of stalling anymore. That basically lowers all your gears by one. So like second is your first gear now, third is your new second, or it's kind of closer to like second and a half maybe. So you can technically wheelie fourth gear with like a bounce, or I can, but you're still going the same speed as you would have been in third. So it's not, you're not really gaining like, you're not really gaining like a higher top speed of pulling the front end up. I don't know how to, changing the gearing isn't going to make it so you can now wheelie fourth gear at 50 miles an hour. But it is nice. I mean, I like it. For me, I think it's worth it, because I don't really ride fast or go on any fast roads. If you do, then you probably don't want to do this sprocket. I still don't really know how to stop doing stand-up circles. It takes me a while to figure that out. I had kind of just figured that out on the DRZ. I don't know if this is how it would work for everyone, but I know a lot of people have trouble with like first gear feeling too twitchy, especially on the Duke. And for the most part, you kind of just get used to that. But something that I noticed with going to this 56 tooth sprocket is, for me, I think obviously when you go to a lower gear you end up with more torque and it can be more twitchy for wheelies, but for me, when you go this much lower, it's almost like it starts to go the other way, where it's not like giving it more throttle has like, there's the RPM matters less, I guess. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, for me, it seems like it smooths first gear out if you're going slow, I guess. So it could be something that could help if you're finding that first gear is way too twitchy to learn wheelies. It'll definitely make the front end come up easier in first, that's for sure. Another reason I had wanted the 56 tooth was so that I could shift lock second to try one-handers at like a slower speed. This isn't the greatest place to practice one-handers, but like, see, that was second and it came up super easy going downhill. See if I think I can go fast enough in this little spot to pull up third. So yeah, there you go. Pulls up third pretty easily. I'm going uphill, but you know. Let's see, fourth gear, downhill. Yeah, so fourth gear with a bounce, it'll come up. That was not the greatest timing on the bounce, so if you're better, it'll probably come up easier, but imagine if I just crashed into their garage door. I guess, what's the slowest speed you can go with the 56 tooth? I don't know what it is with the 45 or 1545, but I mean, like 2000 RPM, we're doing 4 miles an hour. That's kind of cool. I mean, we're on a slight uphill and it's pulling me up it. Oh yeah, so second gear, it'll definitely power wheelie now with this gearing because it's basically first gear. Oh, maybe it won't. Okay, so it power wheelies second, but it's not the greatest, but I don't know, I really like it. Even if I still can't do circles, like I said, it improved my stand-up circles. I don't know. That was pretty good. One thing about the sprocket, if you live in the US, so I ordered the Baggeros sprocket. It was $100 plus $30 shipping, plus a like $33 import thing. Oh man, see that high side, too much brake. So I ordered it from Baggeros. It ended up costing like $170 total. I would probably, if you live in the US, order from I think the Six Shop. You can get Pro Series sprockets. I don't know if they're actually like custom made, like made to order or not, but it's like $90 plus shipping, I'm sure. So if you live in the US, because they're in the US, that's where I would probably order from. Didn't know that at the time, but I know that now. There's probably other places that have sprockets that'll fit this too, but oh, there's water in my screen. Yeah, so I ended up, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the Baggeros sprocket. It's really nice, but a sprocket is kind of a sprocket, you know? So I would have been happy with spending like less money, but yeah. So that was kind of cool. I was really jerky, but at least I stayed in it. But yeah, so I guess that's it for the sprocket. Not really a review, just a hey, I put this sprocket on my Duke, this is what it does. If I go do any more fourth gear wheelies or anything, I'll try and throw those clips in, but hopefully I can edit this in a way that's not stupid. But yeah, there you go, a little rev limiter coaster. I said I'd never do them, but the oil light didn't come on, so it's fine. But yeah, as you can see, we are 6th gear, 45 miles an hour, almost 6,000 RPM, so you lose a lot of speed. Not really a big deal for me because I have other bikes if I want to go faster or further, and I can realistically get anywhere I want to go without having to go that fast. So for me, it's not an issue. I'm gonna try and see if I can do a 5th gear wheelie. We've got a slight uphill, once again, the same spot here. I couldn't keep it straight for some reason, but I mean, I was using a hill, but it picked up barely. A little wobbly, but yeah, so I guess you can wheelie. Well, again, slight uphill, but that guy did not stop. Slight uphill, but I think that was like pretty much a 50-mile-an-hour wheelie on the Duke, or at least picking it up at 50. I did not think that was possible. Turns out I may have lied about everything on the Duke. So yeah.